Many 2021 films have been pushed back to 2022 due to the coronavirus pandemic. As the pandemic spreads, the entertainment industry, particularly film and television studios, has rescheduled release dates to accommodate production shutdowns and theater closures around the world. While some countries and states in the United States have relaxed their restrictions to allow theaters to open, the situation remains fluid. Hello and welcome back everyone to Behind the Lens, your entertainment channel where you catch up with the latest releases and upcoming movies, series and more. Don't waste your time searching for fake news and release date. Join your favorite channel and stay updated with the world of films and programs. So let's get straight to it. Following all of the pushes from 2020 to 2021, then 2021 to 2022, both have become some of the busiest years in blockbuster movie history. Of course, if the pandemic continues to linger, some 2022 releases may be pushed back to 2023. As of the writing of this piece, here are all the films whose release dates have been shifted from 2021 to 2022. The 355. The 355, directed by Simon Kinberg of X-Men, Dark Phoenix, reunites him with star Jessica Chastain, who plays a CIA agent who teams up with other elite female spies from around the world to recover a doomsday weapon. In addition to Chastain, the cast includes Lupita Nyong'o, Diane Kruger, Penelope Cruz, Fan Bingbing, Sebastian Stan, and Edgar Ramirez. The 355 was supposed to be released on January 15, 2021, but that date was pushed back to January 14, 2022. Avatar 2. It's been 12 years since James Cameron's Avatar took the world by storm and broke box office records. It'll be 13 by the time Avatar 2 is released on December 16, 2022, following multiple production delays prior to COVID and several more after the pandemic began. Babylon. Babylon, the latest film from La La Land director Damien Chazelle, was originally scheduled to be released on Christmas Day 2021, but was later pushed back to Christmas Day 2022. The cast is led by Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie, and includes Samara Weaving, Olivia Wilde, Tobey Maguire, and Jovan Adepo. The Batman. The Batman, DC's latest attempt to reimagine the Caped Crusader for the big screen, is directed by Matt Reeves and exists outside of the main DCEU continuity. Set during Bruce Wayne's early years as Batman, Robert Pattinson takes over the lead role and battles the Riddler, while Jeffrey Wright becomes the first black actor to play Jim Gordon. The Batman was supposed to be released on June 25, 2021, but due to several delays, it was pushed back to March 4, 2022. Black Adam. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson makes his official debut in the superhero film world as the titular anti-hero and frequent rival of Shazam, in DC's Black Adam. Black Adam was supposed to hit theaters on December 22, 2021, but coronavirus pushed it back to July 29, 2022. Death on the Nile. Kenneth Branagh returns as both director and star in Death on the Nile, a sequel to 2017's successful Murder on the Orient Express. He plays world-famous detective Hercule Poirot. Death on the Nile, starring Annette Bening, Gal Gadot, and, awkwardly at this point, Armie Hammer, had previously been pushed back to September 7, 2021 after multiple delays, before being pushed back again to February 11, 2022. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. When the calendar must be drastically rearranged due to an unprecedented global pandemic, everything must be moved in a specific order. One MCU film cannot simply leapfrog another, a luxury that DC's franchise currently enjoys as it transitions away from the expanded universe model. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, directed by Sam Raimi, was originally scheduled for May 7, 2021, and will tie into the Disney Plus series WandaVision and Loki. The film's release date has been pushed back to March 25, 2022. Downton Abbey: A New Era. Following the huge success of the first Downton Abbey film, it's no surprise that Focus Features is returning with another adaptation of the acclaimed PBS series. Downton Abbey: A New Era was supposed to be released on December 22, 2021, but it has been pushed back to March 18, 2022. Elvis. Director Baz Luhrmann's biopic of the late king of rock and roll, Elvis, stars a slew of A-list actors. Colonel Tom Parker, played by Tom Hanks, is Elvis' manager, and Austin Butler, from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, plays Elvis. Following an initial release date of 2021, the biopic will now swivel its hips into theaters on June 3, 2022. Fantastic Beasts 3. Fantastic Beasts 3, the third installment in the Fantastic Beasts franchise of Harry Potter spin-off stories, was originally scheduled for November 2021, but has since been pushed back to July 15, 2022. This was due in part to the coronavirus, but also to Johnny Depp's departure as Grindelwald and subsequent replacement by Hannibal star Mads Mikkelsen. Halloween Ends. Following the huge success of Halloween 2018, Blumhouse announced plans for two sequels, Halloween Kills in October 2020 and Halloween Ends in October 2021. Michael Myers' next two adventures have been pushed back a year due to coronavirus, with Halloween Kills released in October 15, 2021, and Halloween Ends set for October 14, 2022. Indiana Jones 5. Harrison Ford will reprise the role he made famous, while David Koepp will be on screenwriting duties following Crystal Skull, but Spielberg will not be directing for the first time. James Mangold is in charge of this task. Filming was scheduled to begin in April 2020, but the pandemic caused shutdown halted that. Indiana Jones 5 will now be released a year later than planned, on July 29, 2022, rather than July 9, 2021. Jackass Forever. Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, and the rest of the Jackass gang, minus Bam Margera, return for Jackass Forever, proving that despite their age, they haven't aged much. Jackass Forever was originally scheduled for March 5, 2021, but was pushed back 4 times before landing on February 4, 2022. John Wick Chapter 4. Following Winston's betrayal at the end of John Wick, Chapter 3 Parabellum, Keanu Reeves' master assassin is back to even the score, and will most likely kill a lot of people in the process. The release date for John Wick 4 was originally set for May 21, 2021, in direct competition with Reeves' other major sequel, The Matrix: Resurrections. Wick now has a new release date of May 27, 2022. Jurassic World Dominion. The third and presumably final installment in the Jurassic World trilogy, Jurassic World Dominion, sees Chris Pratt's Owen and Bryce Dallas Howard's Claire share the screen for the first time with original Jurassic Park heroes Alan Grant, Sam Neill, Ian Malcolm, Jeff Goldblum, and Ellie Sattler, Laura Dern. Dominion was supposed to be released in the summer of 2021, but it was pushed back to June 10, 2022. Minions: The Rise of Gru. Minions: The Rise of Gru is a sequel to Minions, which was released in 2015 as a prequel spin-off to the Despicable Me franchise. Illumination's latest likely animated blockbuster was originally scheduled for July 2, 2021, but was later pushed back to July 1, 2022. Mission Impossible 7. Tom Cruise reprises his role as Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible 7, which, like Top Gun, Maverick, has been plagued by delays. Its original release date was July 23, 2021, but the sequel has been pushed back to September 30, 2022. With both Maverick and Mission are released on time, Cruise will have a huge year in 2022. Morbius, the next entry in Sony's Marvel Universe featuring characters surrounding Spider-Man, stars Jared Leto as the titular living vampire. Michael Keaton reprises his role as Vulture in a possible direct tie to the MCU. Morbius was supposed to be released in July 2020, but it has been delayed 4 times since then, finally arriving on January 28, 2022. Thor: Love and Thunder. Thor: Love and Thunder is another casualty of this mass exodus. Taika Waititi, director of Ragnarok, and stars Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson return for the 4th installment in the Thor series. Natalie Portman will reprise her role as Jane Foster while also taking on the role of Thor. The Guardians of the Galaxy are said to make an appearance, and Christian Bale will play the main antagonist. The film's original release date was November 5, 2021, but coronavirus forced it to be pushed back to May 6, 2022. Top Gun: Maverick. In Top Gun: Maverick, Tom Cruise reprises his iconic role as Pete "Maverick" Mitchell after a decade away. The sequel's release date has been shifted several times since the coronavirus pandemic began, most recently to May 27, 2022 from a previous date of November 19, 2021. The unbearable weight of massive talent. For years, Nicolas Cage has been known as one of the most unpredictable actors working today, often taking the most unusual roles and going over the top with them. Sometimes that leads to gold, and in The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, Cage plays a fictional version of himself who must resurrect some of his most memorable past characters in order to escape a Mexican drug lord. Cage's latest was scheduled to be released on March 19, 2021, but a delay pushed it to April 22, 2022. Uncharted. Uncharted is a prequel to the popular video game franchise starring Tom Holland as young adventurer Nathan Drake and Mark Wahlberg as his grizzled mentor Victor Sullivan. Uncharted has had a number of setbacks since its initial release date in 2021, but it now has a new release date of February 11, 2022. Okay, so those were all the films that were supposed to be released in 2021 but were pushed back to 2022, as well as their official release dates. Let me know your expectations of the upcoming movies in the comments down below and your thoughts. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. To see more videos like this in the future, hit that subscribe button. Thanks a lot for watching, hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, stay tuned and see you soon.